Hello dear children, all you are welcome in today's maths class. So students, today we are going to do unit 17 data handling. Okay, and this is a worksheet 1. Question number 1. The following table shows the number of hours Aman spent in different activities in a day. Study it carefully and complete the following statement. So students, in question number 1, some fill-ups given. Firstly, study this table carefully and then give the answers of that fill-ups. So here, activity done by Aman given here, reading storybook. He did this activity for 1 hour. Studying, doing homework. He did this activity for 4 hours. In this way, playing 3.5 hours, watching TV 3 hours, sleeping 9 hours, eating 2 hours, other activities 1.5 hours. So these activities given here. Now let's do the question answers that is given here, fill-ups. Question number 1 is Aman spent dash hours in watching TV. Now look here again this chart. Where is a watching TV? Watching TV is here. So Aman is spending 3 hours for watching TV. So we have to fill this box. We have to write here 3. 3 hours. Aman spends 3 hours in watching TV. B part is Aman sleeping for dash hours. Now look in the table again. Aman sleeping. Look here, sleeping is here. So Aman sleeping how many hours? 9 hours. So we will write here Aman sleeping. Aman sleeps for 9 hours. Next C part is Aman plays for dash hours in a day. So look here how many hours he play. So playing is here. So he is playing 3.5 hours. Okay, 1/2 means half hour. 3 whole 1/2. 1/2 we will read half. 3.5 hours. So we will write here 3 whole 1/2. This is the answer. Next question is 4 hours are spent by Aman for. For which work Aman spent 4 hours? So look here 4 hours he is spending on studying and doing homework. So we will write here in this fill up, there is no space, so I am writing here the answer of D. He is spending for studying. STUDYING. This is the answer of D. Students, question number 2 is the following table shows the different items brought by the children class 5A to have a party. Study it carefully and complete the following statement. Statement given here students in question number 2. Firstly, look here how many students brought pastry, how many students brought biscuits, how many students brought Kempa. These all are given here. So 7 students brought pastries, 6 students brought biscuits, 8 students brought Kempa, 5 students brought patties and 4 students brought toffees. Now let's do question answers. So here question number 1 is that children brought toffees for the class party. So look here how many children brought toffees. So toffees here. So it means 4 children brought toffees. So we have to write here 4. 4 children brought toffees. B part is dash children brought patties for the party. Now look here again the table. How many children brought patties? Patties here. So 5 children brought patties. So we have to fill here 5 children. Next question is the highest number of children brought. So the highest number of children brought here, look here, highest number is 8. Okay, so 8 children brought Kempa. So highest number of children is Kempa. Highest number of children brought the item Kempa. So we will write here Kempa. CAMPA, Kempa. This is the answer. D part is the children brought pastries for the party. So how many children brought pastry? Look here. Pastries here. 7 children brought pastries. So we will write here 7. So D part answer is 7. So very simple questions these are. Let's do question number 3. Again a table given here. The following table shows the number of different fruits trees in an orchard. Study it carefully and complete the following statement. So in orchard, mango trees, 36 mango trees, pear, 17 pear trees, papaya, 21 papaya trees, orange, 27 orange trees, grapevines, 11 grapevines trees, mulberry trees, 18. So now we have to fill ups. First question is there are dash pears trees in an orchard. So look here, how many pear trees? 17. So we will write here 17, 1 7 17. This is the answer. Next question is most of the trees in the orchard are dash trees. So look here, most of the trees here is 36. Okay, maximum number of trees here is 36 and that is a mango trees. So we will write here mango trees. I am writing here the answer mango. Mango tree. So next question is C part. Total number of trees in the orchard is. So total number of trees, we have to add all these trees, then we can get the answer of this question. Total number of trees, we have to add all these trees, we have to add all these numbers, then we can get the total number of trees. So do this question yourself, students. Add these all numbers and write down the answer of C part. Least number of trees in the orchard. Least means smallest, very less. So look here, 11. This number is the smaller here. So it means least number of trees here is grapevines. So we will write here the answer of D is grapevine. GRAPEVINES, grapevines. This is answer. Now E part question is total number of papaya and mulberry trees are. So papaya here, look here, how many papaya trees here is 21. How many papaya trees here is 21. And how many mulberry trees here? Mulberry trees here is 18. So we have to add because we want to find the total number of papaya and mulberry trees. So it is 8 plus 1 is 9, 2 plus 1 is 3. So the answer is 39. So we will write here 39, 39. 39 is the answer of E part. So students, this is a question number 3. In this way, there is a question number 4 in your book. Try to do that question yourself. If you have a doubt in this worksheet, then we will discuss in the live class. Okay, do question number 4 yourself. Then we will meet in the next class. Have a nice day.